1. Hold on tight.
Batman speaking. Warning all of you to brace yourselves for big news.
The biggest.
Tell them, Robin.
Holy superlatives, Batman! It's really exciting. Soon, very soon.
You want to make a hit record? I'll tell you what you do. You go to Cleveland. You order yourself up a brew. You look at the bubbles. You raise your glass. Take another drink. You watch the time pass and you go, ow! Shazam! Feeling grand, get some mosey into town. Raise hell all around, we're gonna have a good time. Damn, you better ham out the boogie till I'm blind. I got a $quarter wine, I wanna get myself primed. Running down the road, I got the back tire smoking. The highway is open, not a cop in sight. No red light flash, I'm gonna hamper my action. My path is clear, my timing's right. And I'm a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. I come to chase show women and drink your beer. Pop the top off a rolling rock, turn up that rock and roll. Don't lay no boogie woogie. Oh, I wanna hear that music in my soul. Second gear down Main Street, roaring into town. Women, grab your children, both the doors shut her down. Peeking out from windows while the men folk pray. They're speaking frightened whispers, hell, the weak ones faint. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it a demon in the air? A fire-breathing, baby-eating, mother-beating bear? Is it murder? Is it rape? Is it the Watergate tapes? Or a mere hallucination? Cause folks matter space, so it's a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. Who's come chase your women and drink your beer. My, here he are, you see him striding to the bar. He's got a girl on every arm and 3 or 4 to spare. Hell yeah, ain't he neat, dressed to kill from head to feet. The tavern quiets down and people stare in disbelief. He got the chrome-plated platforms 9 inches high. Batteries in the soles, neon lights on the side. A patent leather jacket with a picture on the back. It's Marilyn in the nude with a tattoo on her ass. That skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio's come to chase show women, drink your beer. Stand aside from the bar if you haven't come to drink. Throw your water in the sink, give me whiskey in my glass. The bourbon tastes mean, but it sure beats Listerine. To get your breath twice as clean, get your high twice as fast, run out of wild. Turkey Jack Daniels is fine. Keep your chin and tiny cold rib wine. Tequila in a pinch or even vodka's alright. I got a roaring in my ears, got a burning in my eyes, and I'm a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. Come drink your women and chase your beer. Good people, good people. Now you know my story, you're aware of my curse and how this decent model citizen was transformed by lust and thirst. Take heed of my warning, walk the straight and narrow trail, shun the gaily painted ladies, bright lights and booze. Wealthy, sitting all alone watching TV, home in bed, and your skin will start to prickle and your hands will start to sweat. You reach for the bottle just as sure as I stand. You raise it to your lips, you take a drink, and then Shazam, you're an ectomorphic young man from the Midwest, come to rape, pillage, and plunder all over flatland of Cleveland. Skinny little boy.
Godfried here. There was no one bigger when it mattered less. The man with the perfect face for radio. The tattooed madman psycho, Mike.
See, that's high. This is real, brother. This is wrestling.
To back up into the ring in just a moment or two for more exciting fucking action.
He's played with pain before with the Oklahoma Sooners, and his arm has been heavily bandaged. The good doctor is coming back, and Terry Gordy is not wasting any time in taking over on Steve Dr. Death Williams in this battle for the UWF Heavyweight Championship. It has a one fall or television time limit. Terry Gordy now, obviously and very opportunistically, taking over on Steve Dr. Death Williams. You can see that Doc's arm has been heavily taped, and the big stallion from Norman, Oklahoma is fighting back on Terry Gordy. He knows what's on the line, but so does Gordy ever so well, and Gordy kicking that injured arm. Remember, it all started with Hacksaw Duggan very simply coming to the ring and making a statement that he had signed a contract to wrestle the winner. It really broke loose during the commercial break. You have seen what has happened to this point, and right now Dr. Death, and it apparently he has virtually no use whatsoever in his left hand, his left arm. His left elbow was really hammered. You saw what happened on the railing with Michael P.S. Hayes and Terry Bam Bam Gordy. That double team tactics, that's typical Freebird style. They've always got something in mind. They're very opportunistic. And Bam Bam, a version of the spinning leg lock, only this time very adeptly applied to the injured arm of Steve Dr. Death Williams. And except for the very brief offensive flurry by the good doctor a few moments ago, it has been all Terry Gordy. I noticed that referee Ron West is still at ringside. I think that's a great tribute to the officials of the UWF to have two officials on hand for this match. And Dr. Death using every part of his anatomy that he can, because he can't use his left arm. Dr. Death, those big hammers. Dr. Death with that tackle, but not as effective. He doesn't have the balance, but that one was effective. That one came from a long way down, the doctor reaching down. And the champion has got to be wondering, what does it take to stop this animal? Gordy now, the arm twist on Williams. You can see the pressure being applied to the injured elbow of Steve Williams by Terry Gordy. And this battle on the Universal Wrestling Federation for the heavyweight championship. It is one fall or television time remaining. Short arm scissors by Terry Gordy, and he has worked on no other part of the anatomy other than that injured arm. And look at him rake that knee right across the elbow and the tricep and bicep area of Steve Dr. Death Williams as Doc is holding on. The pain that he's got to be sustaining now has got to be excruciating. Most athletes, I would say the vast majority of athletes, would not even think of going back to the ring to compete here on national television for the most prestigious title in professional wrestling today, the UWF Heavyweight Championship. But Dr. Death Steve Williams is attempting to meet that challenge. You hear the crowd here at Barton Coliseum in Little Rock, Arkansas. Go, Steve, go. But Dr. Death at this point is trying to hold on. Gordy, great camera shot there, burying the knee into the arm of Dr. Death, and his face tells the story. Gordy hammering away back on Dr. Death's arm, but look at Doc fighting. Look at Williams fight with everything he's got. And Gordy goes down with a bewildered look on his face. Williams goes for a high-risk maneuver, and Gordy moves out of the way. Not a sound tactical move for Dr. Death, and he re-injured his own arm right there, and Gordy right back on the attack. We're going to have to take a commercial timeout here in just a few moments, everyone. We're going to keep the cameras rolling, and we'll be right back with more UWF Heavyweight Championship action after this very brief timeout. I'm Jim Ross, and this is the battle for the UWF Heavyweight Championship. If you've just joined us, Steve Dr. Death Williams sustained a severe elbow injury at the hands of Terry Bam Bam Gordy and Freebird Michael P.S. Hayes during a commercial break just a few moments ago. Steve Fireman's carry takedown by Dr. Death Steve Williams, who has literally fought his heart out in this heavyweight championship encounter, and a double clothesline by Williams and Gordy. Remember, they took Williams back to the dressing room. They tried, I have been told, to talk him out of this match here on national television. He adamantly refused. He wanted to compete. He wanted to go for the gold, to be the next UWF heavyweight champion, and he's trying to do it with one arm. As Bam Bam Gordy goes to the top rope, and Dr. Death with his right hand buried deep into the midsection, and Gordy is wobbling, and Dr. Death brings the champion off the top. Dr. Death with a modified flying body press. You can see he has use of only his right arm and his head, and every other part of his anatomy has been forced into action as a weapon. As Dr. F.D. Williams is fighting back on the 296-pound heavyweight champion Terry Gordy, and Doc is deep, digging down deep. Football tackle from number 76 of the Sooners, and Gordy was vertical. Williams he's trying to set him for the power driver. He's only got one hand, but he got it. It may not have had the full impact. He only had the use of his right arm, but Steve Williams shows everyone he is a stallion. He's going for the goal. Look at him trying to pin the man. It's instinctive. It's like a pit bulldog. They're bred to fight, and Dr. Death, Steve Williams is a thoroughbred. He is a winner. He is fighting back, and he is in the ring with one of the most awesome athletes in professional sports, Terry Gordy. What a clothesline! He nailed him. Can you imagine the pain shooting through the body of Steve Williams, that injured elbow, and he's covered with a 2 count, a near fall for the doctor. Where else but the Universal Wrestling Federation will you see this kind of action? You've got it right here. We certainly appreciate you being with us. And Gordy goes upside down in the corner. Williams with all the velocity that he can muster. And Gordy is in a precarious situation here. Williams clubbing away at the champion. This is one fall. It is television time remaining. And it is for the most prestigious single championship in professional sports, the UWF heavyweight title. Gordy has got to be wondering what's going on. Williams fighting him with one arm. Dr. Death pulling Terry Gordy out. There's Michael Hayes. Now what is he? They're not going to interfere. He says he's never going to interfere, and there he is at ringside. He has no business being down there. I'm glad Ronnie West is there. Look at Hayes. Near fall in the ring. Michael Hayes in that second ring has no business being at ringside. Now look at him. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on here. Terry Gordy's putting something on his hand. Gordy's got something on his hand. Move. Terry Gordy has just leveled Steve Williams, and I'll guarantee you had a foreign object in his hand. And there's a pinfall. That's disgraceful. Michael Hayes, that's a Freebird plot. He knew Gordy had that foreign object. He didn't come to the ring to interfere physically. That's typical Freebird, and Dr. Death is out cold. Dr. Death is out cold. Typical Freebird playing. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We've got standby matches. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Guess who just got back today? The mild-eyed boys that have been away haven't changed that much to say. But man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. You know that chick.
There's no need to fear. Psycho Mike is here.
tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And if you don't want to get locked in a mental ward with me, you'll click like and hit subscribe now. Oh, yes, the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And this has been my twisted world of Masters of Mayhem. Part-time crazy, 100% psycho. Thank you very much for joining me. See you on the next episode of Psycho Mike's Twisted World of Masters of Mayhem. So, stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do it while you can. Don't get caught. And stay fucking crazy. Huh?
I want you to stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do what you can, don't get caught. Stay fucking crazy. Son of a bitch.
I've seen your stupid videos. Actually, I'm lying. I haven't seen your stupid videos. I've heard about your stupid videos. From me to you, go fuck yourself.